I swear, nobody's taken that dumpster away in years.
I read some Iron Man fan fiction last night. Here's hoping Tony Stark never sees it. He turned as red as that suit of his.
I'm watching you, superhero-themed person.
What do you mean the price doesn't include tax?
Boy, we sure don't have buildings like this in rural Pennsatucky.
Those are the most unconvincing costumes I've ever seen. You guys make all
I swear, nobody's taken that dumpster away in years.
How can I be expected to combat evil without my sweet nectar?
That Steve Rogers guy looks an awful lot like the skinny kid I used to know.
Hey, maybe if I look up at the sky, I'll see a superhero fly past. What are the odds of that, huh?
Why, back in my day...
Rayburn College. I thought it was Empire State University.
Boy, we sure don't have buildings like this in rural Pennsatucky.
Those are the most unconvincing costumes I've ever seen. You guys make awful street performers.
Why is all of the money the same color? How did you tell it apart?
Sokovia. Where's Sokovia?
Oh, man!
I read some Iron Man fan fiction last night.
How can I be expected to combat evil without my sweet nectar?
Aliens in London, England?
Those are the most unconvincing costumes I've ever seen. You guys make awful street performers.
What do you mean the price doesn't include tax?
Whenever I take on a mission abroad, I'm always afraid I'll be unable to find a decent cup of tea. That's why I always bring a healthy supply of the stuff in a number of flasks. However, it appears my enemies have gotten wise to my weakness, and my precious flasks have been stolen. Please, could you do me a huge favor and look for them? Stiff up a lip, old boy. It's not the end of the world. There's always coffee. Have you come across any of my flasks? Please, you've got to hurry. It's been at least half an hour since my last cup of tea. old boy. It's not the end of the world. There's always coffee.
I swear, if one more person tells me to keep calm and carry on.
Have you come across any of my flasks? Please, you've got to hurry. It's been at least half an hour since my last cup of tea.
Just 3 more days to my retirement.
Sir, I am sorry that you felt threatened by your encounter, but sausages cannot be used as a weapon.
I'm watching you, superhero-themed person.
Stiff up a lip, old boy. It's not the end of the world. There's always coffee.
I'm a down-on-the-luck kind of gal. When do I get my superpowers?
Have you come across any of my flasks? Please, you've got to hurry. It's been at least half an hour since my last cup of tea.
The Johannesburg Damage Control Bridge is gonna really have their work cut out.
I swear, nobody's taken that dumpster away in years. Down-on-the-luck kind of gal. When do I get my superpowers?
Stiff up a lip, old boy. It's not the end of the world. There's always coffee. Have you come across any of my flasks? Please, you've got to hurry. It's been at least half an hour since my last cup of tea. Ah, you found them! Oh, thank you kindly. For a moment there, I thought I was going to have to hop a plane back to Blighty to get another batch. Wait a second. I can fly! That would have been incredibly easy. But then we'd have lost a bunch of perfectly good flasks, and I wouldn't have had an excuse to give you this.
okay? The most important law.
Kinda wish the skull had warned me about this. Kinda wish the Skullman had warned me about this sort of thing.
One more person tells me how far you are.
I'm watching you, superhero thief.
So many knickknacks, but which to choose?
Johannesburg damage control branch is gonna really have their work cut out for them.
So many knickknacks, but which to choose?
Why is all of the money the same color? How can you tell it apart?
So many knickknacks, but which to choose?
Good morning, or good evening. Whatever time it is right now.
Access granted. Access granted.
But which to choose?
Now nothing stands in the way of a new world order.
Cat-like reflexes will fail me on this occasion.
Now nothing stands in the way of a new world order. It appears you have found me. The beautiful parasite growing right under the proverbial nose of S.H.I.E.L.D. You're just in time to witness the deployment of Hydra's latest scheme for a new world order. But too late to stop it. Unless you're some sort of computer genius, of course. But I only see one of those around here. Do what you will to me. It changes nothing. The Doom button has already been Hey, stop that! That just makes the Doom occur more quickly. want to be uncomfortably warm as well as doomed? Pressing that won't achieve anything. Why don't you just leave that alone? Wouldn't you rather have a nice game of virtual Hydra while we wait for the dawn of a new world order? No! How could? Why would? Who should? I mean, well done. You have completed the training on how to deal with a doomsday threat under extremely critical conditions. Here, take this as a token of your achievement. And get the Hail Hydra out of my sight!
Help me! Help me!
I always assumed Strike was just British SHIELD. Apparently they're mostly just Hydra SHIELD. Good to have you with us.
which to choose. The husband and I had a fight the other day. I won't bore you with the details. Let's just say marriages have never been a strong point for me. Anyway, I thought I'd get him a souvenir to help smooth things over. Maybe a Hulk selfie in front of the Washington Monument would fit the bill. It'd be even better if I could get a shot with all the water fountains on at once. I tried using my powers to manipulate them, but can't quite get it right. Maybe you can figure it out? I think each switch controls multiple fountains. There must be some kind of trick to it.
What's that? Speak up, Sonny!
Something happened in Washington. Well, if it didn't happen in New York, it didn't happen at all.
There, you've got it. Roll out the green guy and take the picture. Perfect. That should keep the other half happy for a while. And if it doesn't, then I guess I'll just get another husband.
This place. It seems familiar, but my memory is so foggy, I'm not sure if I've actually been here or... Alright, listen to this, and tell me if you think it sounds right.
Ah, shucks! We gotta do something about these robot unicorns terrorizing Washington!
Heads up, Bucky! The ninja ballerinas are attacking!
Hey, does the air taste like strawberries to anyone else?
There's one way out of this. One of us is gonna have to eat Cat's shield.
Watch out! Hydra chickens incoming!
The world is not ready for another Zemo just yet.
Is that little old lady Captain America?
Sure is. I'd recognize those strong calves anywhere.
Golly, these Hydra goons mean business.
Make them see stars, Bucky. I'll give them the stripes.
Ah! It's President Bear!
He's attacking civilians! Mr. President, why?
It's no good, Dum-Dum. He's more bear than president now. Looks like we got them all, Dum-Dum.
Looks that way, little buddy. Good work.
I couldn't have done it without you, pal.
You know none of this really happened, though, right?
Yeah, but it sure was fun while it lasted.
I have to go back to my home planet now, Bucky. And you have to go home, too.
Ah, okay. kinda wish the Skullmen had warned me about this sort of thing. Can you believe it? Someone's trying to ruin my reputation by starting fires around the place. I mean, who's gonna believe the innocence of a guy with a big flaming head? A blazing skull, even! But I swear, it wasn't me! Please, you gotta help me clear up this mess. First things first, we need to put out those fires. Unfortunately, I'm not so well equipped for that. Here's one of the fires. You take care of it. I'm staying at a non-incriminating distance. Sorry. Thought there was a tree branch about to brush my head. Last thing I need is another fire. Another fire here. Don't know who lit it. Let's put it out! Sorry, just making sure people hear. Wait, is that... Torch! You're behind this? But why?
Don't you see, Blazing Skull? You've always had the power to start fires, but to truly be one with the flame, you must know how to put them out.
What? What kind of stupid lesson is that?
All right, you got me, kid. I just wanted some attention. Can't an old superhero start some fires to get some attention? Is that so wrong?
Yes! Sorry to get you mixed up in all this. Thanks for helping me clear things up.
The Johannesburg Damage Control Branch is gonna really have their work cut out for them.
Oh my gosh, Johnny, you can't just ask people why they're superheroes.
Something happened in Washington. Well, if it didn't happen in New York, it didn't happen at all.
One of these days, I'll be the one smashing things up, and someone else will have to clean up. Yeah, that'll be a good day. The Johannesburg Damage Control Branch is gonna really have their work cut out.
Hey, hey, no jaywalking. It's our most important law.
Something happened in Washington. Well, if it didn't happen in New York, it didn't happen at all.
Rayburn College? I thought it was Empire State University.
Sir, I am sorry that you felt threatened by your encounter, but sausages cannot be used as a weapon.
Just 3 more days till my retirement. I'm gonna regret saying that out loud. Honestly.
Sokovia? Where's Sokovia?
Down on the luck kind of gal. When do I get my superpowers?
What do you mean the price doesn't include tax?
The Johannesburg Damage Control Branch is gonna really have their work cut out for them.
I swear, nobody's taking that dumpster away.
Hey, maybe if I look up at the sky, I'll see a superhero fly past. What are the odds of that?
Something happened in Washington. Well, if it didn't happen in New York, it didn't happen at all.
I'm a down on the luck kind of gal. When do I get my superpowers?
Sir, I am sorry that you felt threatened by your encounter. Sausages cannot be used as a weapon. Hey, hey, no Jay.
Someone else will have to clean it. Yeah,
Blue blazes! You know what I hate? People impersonating superheroes. And I'm not just talking about those street performers in the cheap costumes. Let the copyright lawyers deal with those guys. Nah, I'm talking about the guys who come spilling out of the Vault. The costumes are spot on, but their personalities are just a teeny-weeny bit tuned to the evil side of the spectrum. I was just about to take care of some now. Want to get involved? Blue blazes! I know he looks like the genuine article, but don't let him fool you. I can tell these Vault creeps a mile off.
What's that? Speak up, Sonny.
Fortunately, I am mighty.
Yikes! This imposter's even meaner than the real deal. Which Nova you're hitting. I'm the good one, remember? Here, would it help if I did this as a reminder? I'm the good one, I'm the good one, I'm the good one, I'm a good one! Ah, never mind. All right. I think that's the last of them. For now, at least. It's a shame these guys aren't a little less evil. It'd be great to have a clone to take all those little hero jobs you don't want. Do jury duties, stuff like that. Oh well. Thanks for the assist.
price doesn't include tax.
Something happened in Washington. Well, if it didn't happen in New York, it didn't happen at all.
Why is all of the money the same color? How can you tell it apart? One more person tells me to keep calm and carry on. Hi there, Carol Danvers here. Well, at least I was, until I got caught in an exploding psyche magnetron machine. I came out of the blast with an extra lobe in my brain and some pretty awesome superpowers. Going by the name Captain Marvel and wearing a cool costume, I battle evil. Things have gotten pretty weird around here recently. A few unwelcome guests coming out of the woodwork. Oh, what now? Lady wrestlers? You're putting me on. Let's make this brief, Pound Cakes. I've got places to be. So there we were in the park, when my old adversary, Pound Cake, suddenly shows up out of nowhere. It seemed like Pound Cakes didn't want to play after all. Except I wasn't buying it. Probably just trying to lure me in. Time to look around for a plan B. Got her attention, but I think it's safe to say she still looked pretty mad. We had to act fast. Better grab some popcorn, folks, because I think it might be showtime. This gal wasn't gonna go down so easy. That tackle attack gave me an idea. Maybe she needed a little charge of her own. Ouch! Now that was an accident just waiting to happen. That's when Pound Cakes got really mad. She was on a super rampage and called me out for a one-on-one wrestling match. I'm no wrestler, but hey, somebody had to shut her up. That's Pound Cakes taken care of. Great. What now? Yon-Rogg. I should have known he was behind this madness. Looks like he's going to crush my lovely city with another city? He can't do that. I've only just got my place how I like it. Come on, Cap. We have to stop that Kree before the Big Apple's only fit for strudel. Yon-Rogg delivered his obligatory supervillain speech, and his plan became clear. Pieces of shrapnel from the Psyche Magnetron machine, still in my body, were being used to help power his evil schemes. Yon-Rogg had used this power to rebrand himself as Magnetron. He planned to rebuild an entire Kree city, dropping it on top of New York. It was a weird feeling, as if when Magnetron got hurt, I felt it too. Like we were connected, being drained of power every time he reappeared. Without being able to fly, this fight was gonna be a whole lot tougher. Pretty glad Cap remembered to bring his souped-up bike along. Cap was pretty salty about that bike getting destroyed. I said I could hook him up with a spaceship, but he just gave me that face. I was starting to feel like no matter how many of these constructs or bad guys that I got rid of, Magnetron would just go ahead and summon some more. We needed a more permanent fix.
Get killed. Walk it off.
Pauline. This girl knows how to improvise. I don't know how, but somehow the source of my headache is also the source of his power. I need to get away. Break the connection. Only then can he be taken down. The further I get from him, the more I can feel my mind slipping away, losing who I am. My memories. I hope I let the cat out.
Excelsior!
There appears to be some trouble close by. I'd be there to help out, but I'm pretty busy recording videos of myself lip-syncing popular songs for research.
Might I borrow you for a moment? Don't worry, it's not anything too taxing. Just a little brain surgery. You may not know this, but the great Sorcerer Supreme was once a mere neurosurgeon, until an accident robbed me of the full use of my hands, and I was reduced to performing back-alley operations to get by. However, the brain is not something you want to be tinkering with without a steady hand, and some of my patients from that time were left slightly mentally defragmented. The Sorcerer Supreme has the ability to heal them. I just need a little help finding them. The patients I mentioned all have a fairly obvious tell. Quite simply, they all think they're farm animals. Keep your ears open, and I'm sure you'll be able to track them down.
So good to see you.
Sir, I am sorry that you...
Oink! Oink, oink, oink. Oink! Huh. Oink!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Stop hitting me for... Oh, get out of your way.
I knew I recognized him.
Oh! Oh?
Oh, you are so getting blocked.
The patients I mentioned all have a fairly obvious tell. Quite simply, they all think they're Yes, this is all of them! I must thank you. Finally, I can right this wrong committed in my darkest hour. Or at the very least, dress them up and open up some kind of petting zoo. I'd rather think there could be some serious money in it. What do you think? Don't worry, I wouldn't dream of leaving you out of the profits. I jest, of course. About the petting zoo, I mean. Yes, even I am not that strange.
Ask him what? Oh my gosh, Johnny, you can't just ask people why they're superheroes.
Hey, maybe if I look up at the sky, I'll see a superhero.
I've made my mind up.
We may need your help to ward off some bad guys in this area. I mean, if that fits into your schedule.
Oh my gosh, Johnny, you can't just ask people why they're superheroes. Aliens in London, England?
All right, fellas. I'm ready when you are.
Activity taking place at 12 o'clock. As in the direction, not the time. I mean, it's happening at the moment, but okay, and now you've changed direction.
I guess you don't get what I mean. You keep bumping into me.
We seriously need to revise our Heroes for Hire clientele. It sounded like such an easy job. Take a load of rookie S.H.I.E.L.D. agents out on the mean streets of Manhattan and make sure they don't scrape their knees too bad. Except some of those jumped-up juniors thought they'd be heroes and ran off to chase bad guys without me. They better not be in too much trouble. My paycheck is riding on this. Time to go round them up. If I wanted to spend the day babysitting, I'd have just stayed at home, you know? With my actual baby.
Mr. Cage, I need the bathroom, but these goons keep getting in my way.
You know S.H.I.E.L.D. is just a name, right? You don't have to just sit there and let people hit you.
Did Mr. Stark ever tell her son should not give his address out to strangers? Oh my God!
Pulling off hard. Dramatic truck change. Whatever you need to get this maniac off the road. The more explosive, the better.
Oh, thank you. I've been bursting since we got here.
Mr. Cage, I swallowed my comms device. Can I get a new one?
You S.H.I.E.L.D. boys sure know how to take a punch.
Just at the pole. Another hijacked truck is tearing around the city.
Yikes, that was intense. I wonder if it's too late to go back to working in the gas station.
Oh, good! This place is just like London. Stand down, peasants! I am a mighty S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, and you are all under arrest! It's not working! They're not standing down!
Uh-oh. Looks like Junior's in trouble.
Forget about it!
Thanks, but I have the situation completely under control.
Any chance you could grab some
Oh man, what a time to forget how to make a fist! Fingers bend inwards or outwards? Ow, not outwards!
You guys are so green, people try to take Hulk selfies with you.
Oh, thanks. I thought I was a goner.
I think that's everyone accounted for. Thanks for helping me out there. I guess chasing after these kids was good practice for when Danielle's a little older, huh? Here, take a cut of the pay for this job. Don't worry, I'll be charging S.H.I.E.L.D. extra for the trouble.
Wow! One day I want to be able to take people's cars for official business. Oh, good!
What's that? Speak up, Sonny.
Calling all cars, calling all cars. In pursuit of a reckless driver driving recklessly.
I'm sorry, but what scientific explanation is there for me suddenly regenerating? Seriously.
What's a gal gotta do to get help to cross the street?
Is anyone receiving this message? We're getting reports of an incident close to your location. If you can hear this, please make your way to the scene and help out.
Come on, come get some Kamala! Sorry!
Cousin out in Tennessee who swears blind she saw Tony Stark in
threatened by your encounter. Sausages cannot be used as a weapon.
I know you probably have your hands full right now, but there's some pretty bad stuff going down in the nearby area that could really use your attention.
Hey, maybe if I look up in the sky, I'll see a superhero fly by. What are they?
I swear, one more person tells me to keep calm and carry on.
Well, this is just fantastic.
Unhand me, you ruffian! Somebody, help! Unhand me, you ruffian!
Something happened in Washington.
Please! A rent-controlled apartment. That's my goal in life.
I'm watching you, superhero fiend.
Oh, thank you! This is the only bag I own that goes with these shoes.